Today, we will be discussing trash and pollution in the oceans. This is an issue because it impacts marine life, our beautiful beaches, and tourism. If we don't fix it, it will continue to kill off innocent animals, loss of biodiversity, increase of water pollution, and increase of loss of marine food. Hi, I'm Tiffany Trash, and I represent the trash left behind that ends up in the ocean polluting our animals. We chose this topic because the beach means a lot to us. It is a place we can escape to and feel at peace. This issue cannot be ignored because then it will become a devastation. Some of my fondest memories growing up included going to the sunset on the beach with my family. I can't imagine what the beach will look like for my great-grandchildren if the oceans continue to be polluted with plastic and other debris.
Hi, I'm Tina the Talking Turtle, and I represent the animals that live out in the ocean that the trash impacts. So I chose this topic because I've always lived in Florida, and going to the beaches has always been a big thing for me and my family, going out on the boat, spending time with each other, a lot of memories out there. And I hate seeing a lot of trash out in the oceans. I hate seeing cigarette butts out in the sand, but I wanted to actually find out how much it actually impacts the animals that are around us. To start our discussion, did you know that more than 80% of marine debris is floating plastic? Many animals become entangled in larger forms of plastic, which can lead to their injury, dismemberment, or death. Plastic bags also closely resemble jellyfish in the ocean, which is a common food for sea turtles, and the ingestion of the bags inhibits the turtles and other species from obtaining proper nutrition by taking up digestive space and also causing death directly by choking or internal damage. In 2011, at least 9.2% of fish below the Great Pacific Garbage Patch had plastic debris in their stomachs. It was also found that the fish in the North Pacific ingest up to 24,000 tons of plastic every single year. Also, for procellary forms like the albatrosses, shearwaters, or petrels, the appearance of eroded plastic pieces are similar to their normal foods. Also, many of these birds regurgitate to feed their youngs, which can pass the plastic on, causing even more foul play. In the North Pacific Central Gyre, 35.6% of the 670 tested fish had a total of 1,375 plastic pieces in their stomach, which equals 2.5 pieces per fish. Most of these pieces were blue, white, or clear, which resembled plankton as the normal food. These microplastics also appear similar to phytoplankton, which fish and other crustaceans eat.
An example of where trash has accumulated is the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, which we will continue to speak about later, but it has increased in size by 100 times in the past 40 years, leading to habitat changes for animals such as the marine insect Halobates cercis, also known as water striders. These insects inhabit and lay eggs on water surfaces, but have now taken to laying eggs on the surface of trash. There has been a large rise of the amount of these eggs, which can have a consequence for the food web, like crabs that prey on these eggs. The Center for Marine Conservation divides their data into debris found, listing the dirty dozen, 12 items found most frequently. 1. Cigarette butts, 2. Paper pieces, 3. Plastic pieces, 4. Styrofoam, 5. Glass pieces, 6. Plastic food bags, 7. Plastic caps and lids, 8. Metal beverage cans, 9. Plastic straws, 10. Glass beverage bottles, 11. Plastic beverage bottles, and 12. Styrofoam cups. Plastic soda rings, baggies, styrofoam particles, and plastic pellets are often mistaken by sea turtles as authentic food, clogging their intestines and missing out on vital nutrients. The turtles starve to death.
To continue our discussion, water pollution is more than just plastic in the ocean. There are damaging agents in the agriculture, household products, golf courses, and gardens. Eventually, these harmful chemicals get washed into the water, into streams, rivers, lakes, as well as the oceans. When waters get contaminated, resulting in vast destruction, most flora and fauna species disappear. However, there are circumstances where the body of water gets cleaned and wildlife returns. The River Thames in London seemed to be a lost cause, murky and contaminated. After it was cleaned, fish and water birds returned like nothing happened.
On the very first day of Colloquium class, majority of those who read on the board included topics that revolved around trash in the ocean, but how much do we actually know about it? We talked about changes in the water and the effects on reefs, beaches, and marine life, and how quickly they're declining, such as ocean acidification. We've also had multiple opportunities to volunteer for beach cleanups in Fort Myers, not just for Colloquium's learning service hours, but just to make our area healthier and better. Also, we took many field trips, such as the Calusa Nature Center, where we were taught about the diverse environment of Florida while observing a large display of the state of Florida. We discussed the toxic algae bloom affecting our beaches. This is triggered by fertilizer sewage and manure pollution. Because of this, we were declared a state of emergency. This breakout affects waterways, wildlife, tourism, and families due to the health risks.
In Lee County, the coastal cleanup has brought together 11,000 volunteers to remove over 90,000 pounds of trash from local waterways over the past 5 years. At the same Ocean Conservancy site, it is posted that more than 18 million pounds of trash were collected by nearly 800,000 volunteers during the 2015 International Coastal Cleanup, which takes place on September 17th. In 2012, Ocean Conservancy launched the Trash Free Seas Alliance, which works to not only remove trash from waterways and oceans, but also preventing trash from ever getting that far. They work with many companies like Coca-Cola and Walmart to find and implement ways to reduce and reinvent products that cause damage to ocean wildlife. An example of a global solution includes the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, which is located between Hawaii and California and consists of vast amounts of plastic and discarded items. This has significantly worsened over the years, and the primary source is improper waste disposal. More than 267 marine species are impacted by the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. The Foundation Ocean Cleanup focuses on clearing the ocean of plastic. The founder of Ocean Cleanup stated that they aim to tackle the problem through a gigantic V-shaped boom using sea currents to funnel floating rubbish into a cone. This boom, which would probably be tested in 2020, could suck up a fair amount of rubbish. However, other than cleaning it up, better prevention strategies and better product design is vital. A report by the Ellen MacArthur Foundation earlier this year predicted that there would be more plastic than fish in the oceans by 2050 unless urgent action was taken.
So after hearing all this information, you may be wondering, what can I do? Well, Tina the Talking Turtle wants you to get involved with beach cleanups. Pick up any trash you see. Encourage others. Make sure bags and trashers are weighed down to avoid being blown off of a boat or down the beach. And also find fishing line deposits that are located on the beach.
Anybody can do something to make a difference in the health of our oceans and marine life. There are so many ways to decrease trash in general or trash in or at the ocean. What is important is that you start implementing these environmentally friendly changes in your life and encourage others to do the same. Thanks for watching.